a regular hoe to farm your crops, since by just adding fortune to that same tool, that'll drastically increase your drop rates of crops when you harvest them. And that's also not the part that wastes the durability of the hoe, making this even more efficient and cost effective too. When you see an exploding creeper, what do? Yeah, I'd run away too, but let's say that's less of an option here. And if you don't have yourself a shield, don't worry, because if you just have a block and you place it between your feet and the creepers, that'll prevent next to all of the damage that you would have taken from the blast. Since the way that Minecraft calculates explosion damage, it's based off of a ray that's cast from the creeper to the bottom of your hitbox. In this case, our feet. So if we block that off, we'll take way less of the damage. And this will also work for things like TNT and end crystals too, regardless of the block, might I add. Even with the new glow lichen on the walls, lighting up these caves is still a mega task. So why don't we try night vision potions instead? Though that's got its own issue. Potions don't stack, so they're gonna take a lot of room. So instead of sacrificing storage for bottles, why don't we just use night vision arrows instead? After you craft a chunk of these, you can simply hit yourself with a dose and get right back to exploring. Sure, it's a bit more painful, but that's a small price to pay for seeing in the dark. And a stack will give you plenty of time to do that. A lot of players will argue between using things like steak or golden carrots for food, but if you got the time to craft it, I'd actually say that suspicious stew is the option. Since you're just a dandelion mixed in with your traditional mushroom stew, you only have to eat one of these to fill up your entire hunger bar. And not to mention, since it does it through the saturation effect, you're also going to heal pretty well off of this too, making this indispensable for PvP battles. You know what pros do? Dig straight down. I'm being completely serious. But they don't do it like this. So if you want to make digging straight down into a totally safe operation, then all you gotta do is just stand in between two blocks like this and then dig both of them down one at a time. That way, if one of the two holes leads you into a lava lake or a ravine, you'll still be standing on the other one safe. And yes, that's your cue to stop digging straight down. Though if you were a real pro, you wouldn't dig down at all. At least